let's be fair. When he was tongue twisting with Jazzo, and then he jumped to Signature J, right? But then we also know for Jay-Z to start biting style, he started rapping like Young Chris. So I mean I don't.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Biggie, like I feel like Biggie, he had the cheat code because for one, like Big Pun, he had supreme breath control, just like Black Thought of the Roots. And I think that even transitioning, I know that's your favorite MC. That's not why I said that, but you know, I just like the way from the live effect, Black Thought has always been able to. You got to when you perform live, right? So I just feel like Big was more of a natural. He was more of a natural, and I think that he was just better in my opinion, man.
I'm gonna say this for the record. I never bought a Tupac album. I know a lot of people gonna be like, "Oh, that's blasphemous." I've never.
That's very disrespectful.
That I liked.
You're very disrespectful.
I never bought it. I didn't buy a Biggie album until maybe I think last year, and it was 99 cents. The double album, because hip hop was so big, I didn't have to pick from those two artists. It was a whole lot of other stuff to listen to.
You're talking about in that era.
In that era, was a lot of stuff to listen to. That wasn't forced on you. You listened to what you wanted to listen to, what you liked.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my opinion. That's not law. It's my opinion.
Yeah, Z. You know what I feel. You know what I feel too. And me and Courtney, we talk about this. Jay-Z became big. Jay-Z became big a couple years later after he came out. I don't remember people rushing to the warehouse when Reasonable Doubt came out.
They probably didn't, but that's his best album.
No, hold on, but I'm not debating that. I just feel like, but what I'm saying is that I think Jay-Z he got progressively better, and that's where his fan base came because, I mean, in '96 we wasn't rushing out. Most of us had to go back and listen to Reasonable Doubt.
That was a New York album though. Like, that didn't have no kind of West Coast bop. Like, I can see why on the West. And
it had a soundtrack on there. They bumped that heavy. Ain't no nigga. They bumped that heavy summer of '90. What was that? 95.
96. It was 96.
But didn't they throw that on laterly? That wasn't a part of the original Reasonable Doubt. I heard
that song came out before Reasonable Doubt.
That was like one of the first singles, though. That was like one of the
that's
first
what I'm
singles.
saying. It was off the movie.
After Dead President, I think that came out.
Exactly. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Dead President, Ain't No Nigga wasn't the first single though.
No, it wasn't.
Oh no, not off Reasonable Doubt. No.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, no.
Oh, okay.
But when you say it was an East Coast album,
but that's the only track that I can see like.
Ain't that what put Jay-Z on in your opinion?
I mean, I heard him back in '89 of Jazzo, Hawaiian Sophie.
Yeah.
So that was my first introduction. But that was my first introduction to him.
But I'll say that was like that put him like mainstream.
For sure. That was a Drew Down beat, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, you have to go. You can't say it's a Drew Down beat. You have to go back to the original person who made it.
Well, I can't. Obviously, I give credits. I know. I don't want to plagiarize. Hold on. Blueprint. Ronnie goes. Blueprint is his best album. It's not that he got better. He was able to commercialize his music more. Volume 1 is underrated. And you know what? I disagree, but I can see where you're coming from. For me, the Black Album is the best. Got about 5 singles on there. Got about 5 singles on there. It was very musical. It was very transitional.
You can argue about 4 or 5 of his albums. Which the best?
I should say lyrically, Reasonable Doubt. Lyrically,
it was wordy. It was wordy.
Like people, I don't think